Before I start, I want to be very clear. I do not believe in the paranormal, even though I have no clue how this was possible. I live in the apartment next to my grandma's. She unfortunately suffers from dementia and Alzheimer's. I decided to rent this unit so I could be close to her, in case anything happens or if the nurse isn't available. Lately, I've been having very strange dreams. There's always something tragic going on, a fire, a car crash, even surgery's gone bad. They always involve a young boy named Alonzo. He's always in trouble and ends up passing, either from an illness, an accident, or sometimes when things get really dark. He's unalived by someone. In my dreams, I always start as a bystander. But in some bizarre way, I end up closely involved, most of the time, directly speaking to Alonzo. In the fire, he's inside an area of a house I can't access, but he speaks to me through the flames. I don't hear him screaming. It's just a normal voice. He explains what's going on in a very simple way. This is very hot. I can't see the walls. I don't think there is anyone here. And then, the voice stops. With the car crash, I can hear him calmly explaining that the doors are heavy and he can't really move. This is really loud and I'm dizzy. The dreams alone weren't concerning at first. The part that gave me chills was my inability to dream about anything else. I didn't dream about it every night, but every night I did dream, it was about him. I won't lie. The thought of it being something paranormal did cross my mind, not as an actual explanation, just as a creepy idea that hit me whenever I got chills thinking about it. My mind was playing tricks on me. I had a hard time falling asleep. I didn't want to dream about this child anymore. I started getting really anxious the later it got. The sun went down and I could feel it, this creeping tension. My sleep schedule was falling apart. I had to do something. Maybe my mind was begging me to spend more time with people. I work remotely, and as a freelancer, I have really long hours with little to no human interaction, aside from social media or work calls. I thought it might help to sleep at my grandma's for a night or two, just to enjoy her company, distract myself. We watched a movie, and if you haven't interacted with someone with dementia and Alzheimer's, it's not very relaxing. She kept asking random questions about the movie, getting distracted, asking things that had nothing to do with the film, or she'd get stuck on one detail, in this case, the dog. She kept saying how sick he looked, that they probably weren't feeding him. These people never feed the dog. At that point, she was looking at the ceiling, and I was looking at my phone. All of a sudden, she says out loud, "Why don't you ask him yourself?" I paused the movie. I asked her what was going on. It sounded like she was talking to me. She replied, "If you want to know who Alonzo was, you should just ask him." I have no words to describe the confusion I felt the moment she said that name. I felt like I was going to pass out. Then she said, "Don't be sad about him. He never got to be born." And just like that, she started talking about how her dog escaped once while she was playing outside. A completely unrelated story, one I'd heard at least 100 times. Later, I found out she had 3 miscarriages before having my mom. They were all late term. They were all boys, and she named every single one of them Alonzo. This got me thinking. I don't recall why or how I even knew his name was Alonzo, because I don't remember him ever saying it to me. Very strange.